Title: The Mysterious Death of Elisa Lam, a Haunting That Defies Explanation. Introduction. It was early 2013 when a young woman named Elisa Lam checked into the infamous Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. She was a 21-year-old college student from Vancouver, Canada, traveling alone in California. But what started as a simple trip turned into one of the most disturbing and chilling mysteries of our time. Elisa vanished without a trace, and for weeks, no one knew what had happened to her. Then, a maintenance worker made a horrifying discovery. Elisa's lifeless body was found floating inside one of the hotel's rooftop water tanks. The questions surrounding her death were overwhelming. How did she get there? Why was she behaving so strangely before she disappeared? And why does the eerie elevator footage of her final moments continue to haunt millions to this day? This is the true story of Elisa Lam, one of the most terrifying real-life mysteries of the modern era. The Cecil Hotel, a place of darkness. To understand the unsettling nature of Elisa Lam's case, we must first talk about where it happened: the Cecil Hotel. Located in downtown Los Angeles, the Cecil Hotel has a long and disturbing history. Since its opening in 1927, the hotel has been associated with numerous suicides, murders, and even serial killers. Richard Ramirez, also known as the Night Stalker, lived there while committing a series of brutal murders in the 1980s. Another serial killer, Jack Unterweger, also stayed at the Cecil while continuing his crimes. Many guests have reported paranormal activity inside the hotel: whispers in the halls, shadowy figures, and an eerie feeling of being watched. Some believe that the hotel is cursed, and that its dark past has left a permanent stain on the building. It was in this notorious place that Elisa Lam decided to stay, completely unaware of its sinister history. Elisa's disappearance. Elisa was a bright and creative young woman. She was a student at the University of British Columbia and often shared her thoughts and experiences on her personal blog. She struggled with mental health issues, particularly bipolar disorder, but she was managing it with medication. On January 26, 2013, Elisa arrived in Los Angeles and checked into the Cecil Hotel. She was originally given a shared room, but after a few days, her roommates complained about her odd behavior, and she was moved to a private room. Elisa kept in contact with her parents daily, but on January 31st, she suddenly stopped responding. She was supposed to check out that day and continue her trip to Santa Cruz, but she never did. Worried, her family reported her missing. Police searched the hotel but found nothing unusual. They spoke to staff, who said Elisa had been seen alone. Her belongings were still in her room, but there were no signs of foul play. Then, 2 weeks after her disappearance, the police released a piece of evidence that would shake the internet: the elevator footage. The disturbing elevator video. The security footage from one of the hotel's elevators was the last known recording of Elisa Lam alive. What it captured was beyond disturbing. The video shows Elisa stepping into the elevator and pressing multiple buttons. The doors do not close. She looks around as if she's being followed, but no one is there. She steps in and out of the elevator, hiding in the corner at one point, then peering outside hesitantly. At one point, she makes strange hand gestures, almost as if she's talking to someone invisible. Then, she suddenly walks away, disappearing from the camera's view. The elevator doors remain open for an unusually long time before finally closing. The video went viral, sparking countless theories. Was Elisa being followed? Was she experiencing a mental breakdown? Or was something paranormal happening? The strangeness of the footage left the world unsettled, but the worst part was yet to come. The horrifying discovery. On February 19th, after weeks of searching, hotel guests started complaining about the water. They reported low water pressure, a strange taste, and even black murky water coming from the taps. A maintenance worker, Santiago Lopez, was sent to check the rooftop water tanks. When he opened one of them, he made a horrifying discovery: Elisa Lam's decomposing body floating inside the tank. The shock was immediate. How did she get there? The water tanks were difficult to access. They were on the roof, behind a locked door that only staff had access to. tanks themselves were large and heavy, with tightly secured lids. Yet somehow, Elisa was found inside, completely naked, with her clothes floating beside her. There were no signs of trauma or struggle. The toxicology report showed no traces of alcohol or drugs strong enough to explain her strange behavior. Her death was ruled an accidental drowning, but nothing about it made sense. Theories and unanswered questions. The mystery of Elisa Lam's death sparked countless